How are you today? It's Monday. It's Monday. Probably we start the week with so much energy, and then we're wondering what's going to happen, what's going on in our area, what am I going to contribute to the society. All of those things are part of what we're looking at today. For me, I remain your regular host here on Holyhill Radio. I am Princess Ben Akeyefe. Do well to invite somebody, tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody to come in and listen to young couples and parenting tips. So to my younger couples, my year 1, year 2, year 3, wherever you find yourself, you're just new in marriage, you're just getting into marriage, not a problem. I want to say I celebrate you. I see the journey. I see how you're doing it. I see how you've pushed through everything. And then, you went through your counseling phase and how it has been. And here you are as man and wife. Yes. So when you come into this phase and you're enjoying all the benefits and all the good things that are in marriage, do well to always come back to the place of prayer to tell God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, to everyone that's just joining me, it's my regular show on Mondays, and I've been promising that I'm going to bring in more guests. Yeah. So instead of me doing it only by myself, last week we had Mr. Justin here with me in studio. Yeah, we had a little technical issues. That's why we didn't go live. But yeah, we had an interesting conversation which was on the power of agreement. I still want us to look into that. If you're listening to me and then you've not called in, I really, really would want you to call in and make your contributions about the power of agreement, the power of agreement. So for me, I say this regularly that anyone who agrees will definitely win. A couple who agrees in prayer, in their discussion, in making plans, they would win at all points. Okay, so that is seeing the message Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo preached on. He said he wants, or he prefers, or he encourages that couples should win in their agreements rather than push and win over an argument. Like, this person wants to be right, the other person wants to be right. Oh, I said this, I think this is how we should do it. All of those discrepancies just needs to be put aside so that we can get the victory, enjoy the beauty of marriage itself. So for my young couples and everyone who's just joining us today, I want to encourage that you should do well to avoid the place of argument. Yes, we spoke last week when Mr. Justin joined us. He mentioned something about communication. In the place of communication, that's where if two persons are not understanding themselves properly, that's where you are going to see arguments, differences. So before we get to a point of agreement, we should be able to accept our different values, accept our different thoughts pattern, and see how we can grow in it. Yes, I've been making a lot of moves to get senior husbands, senior wives to come in the show. And I don't know, if you've not been following, please do well to follow us on all our socials, on Instagram, on YouTube. Do well, just tell us what's going on around you, and you want to make the best of it, especially as a young couple. So for me, I spoke to some of our counselors here in church, and if you missed their sessions, that means you have actually missed the big parts of the young couples and parenting tips. Today, I really want us to look at the part of couples and then the power of agreements with dealing with children. Your parenting tips is what we're looking at, but there's a power of agreement even in parenting, right? You're dealing with your children, you're speaking to them, and then they are all waiting to hear from you. They want to see how you can make them see reasons. Especially for me, the power of agreements with our children, I see it as a point where you can actually speak a value system, a principle into the life of your children, into the mind of your children, and they grow up believing in that. They are not looking elsewhere. They believe in that principle that you have given to them, and they walk by them. The power of agreement between children cannot be overemphasized, because imagine I just have 2 kids now, and then as they grow, I make sure I am always telling them, especially words from the Bible. That's how I build them. So as they are hearing it, they are building agreement with themselves. So like the Bible truly tells us, can two work together except they be agreed? So you instill value on your children, you instill value on them so that as they grow and they leave your environment, like the Bible truly says, train up a child in the way he should go. In the way he should go is how you want the child to go. And when he grows old, he will not depart from it. That's one thing for certain. He will not depart from it. Whatever you have learnt, whatever you have gathered over time in life, you are supposed to instill that same value onto your children. That's where the power of agreement comes from. The power of agreement is not just husband and wife. Yeah, we're communicating. Last week, Mr. Justin made us see that we can actually communicate with ourselves. So when we communicate with ourselves, we should also be able to communicate with our children. They are the main person. So one of the key points in becoming man and wife, getting married and all, is the power of agreements. Yes, when you get married, the whole idea is to make sure that you reproduce, you have a child, companionship, you raise offspring that would look like you, talk like you, behave like you. So that's like you seeing your younger self. Yeah, sometimes when I look at my children, I'm like, these guys are all doing things that I did as a child. Somewhat looking more intelligent and more outspoken. Yeah, I talk, but then these guys are just like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm telling you, mommy, don't do this to me. I'm like, why will you tell me that? So I see that a lot. So I always say that if we want to get this power of agreement in our kids, we should be able to instill value, the value system that is needed for them to build character, build strength, and also gather momentum for life ahead. I would want us to take a short music break. When we're back, we'll continue with the conversation. We'll be right back. All right, that was one beautiful song from The Bone of My Bone. That's Moses Bliss, right? Yeah. Carry on, go. But that's it. When we hear music like this, we want to just picture our wedding day, carry your wife, carry your husband, and but that's the beauty of it. Where you get to your wedding day, you just picture so many things. Like one of the days we played Orukati Dawana. Viololo ferem koseni toliani. Yeah, that's a place where you know that you have made the decision. So even in becoming a husband, a wife, you have made a decision. In becoming a mother, that's another huge decision you are making, right? Motherhood is not an easy journey. It's not a playground. It's a point where you sacrifice a lot. You give yourself the time, you pray, you connect. There's a whole lot that is attached to this response, and also to fatherhood. Yeah, in fatherhood, you're not meant to avoid responsibility. It comes to your face and you take it. So the power of agreement in parenting, I looked at it again that where couples agree together in prayer, in making decisions, it also affects the life of the children. A couple who wins in agreement, who wins in prayer, will definitely have children who are healthy, confident, emotionally stable. You can't raise a child in a home where you are always arguing. It is full of argument. That's where you are taunting the mind of the child. You see a child who has all the, probably even up until adulthood, you just see that there is this void in the life of the child. It also affects the way the child communicates. So young couple listening to me, why not build the power of agreement? Why not build togetherness so you can actually affect the life of your child? You can speak value, like I said earlier, in keeping agreement, in understanding God's word, and in instilling the right value. You're building confidence, an healthy child. A confident child, that's what you're building. But when there is argument always in the house, the couple, the husband is saying this, the wife is saying, nobody is agreeing to themselves, that way, when that argument is up that way, you're not going to build your children who listens or who agree with you. So the power of agreement does not just stop in the esteem of the both couple, it speaks over the life of the children. It speaks over the character of the children, the habits of the children, the way the children goes out to relate. So parenting, it doesn't stop in just giving birth to them. Yes, I've given birth to my child and that's all. No, it boils down to the point of you relating to your children. Do you also know that even when you are pregnant, your emotions actually affect the child, your unborn child in your womb? It goes as far as even how the couple relates with themselves. So you are always frowning, you're always angry, everybody is on their head. They are just saying, even during the pregnancy, there is no peace, there is no joy. It speaks over the mind. It just shows in the heart or in the countenance of the child. The way the child looks, it just tells on the child. So is it not better? Is it not better you encourage your child. You stay happy with them. You make them comfortable. So anybody who comes close to you should be able to say, when I come into this environment, they are happy. My children are happy. I make my children happy. Is it not better you do it that way? So the power of agreement is not limited to just you. It's not limited to just the couples. It extends to the children. So today I am pleading, make sure you solidify the place of agreement. Don't allow the enemy come in. Don't allow the devil. Don't allow anger. Don't allow strife. Don't allow any of these things come into your home as young couples. Make sure that you stay happy. We read somewhere on our devotional here in Holyhill Church, where we saw that your peace of mind is your responsibility on your shoulder. So if you say your peace of mind is your responsibility on your shoulder, it then means that you should try as much as you can to make that peace of mind generated in your atmosphere, in your house. Your children can feel it. Actually, even in my house, my little kids, if at any point I am not happy about something, I am making comments or I am exchanging words I want to hear, probably I just want to clear my mind and probably just be right. Yeah, at points where I want to just be right. I'm saying this is what I think, this is how it should be, and all together. While I'm saying that, my kids sometimes, especially my son, he will just shout, "No, mommy, no, no." And I'm like, what do you know we're talking about? You don't know. For the fact that he reads the countenance, he reads the emotion. The children are wise. Your children knows the way you feel. They know when you are happy. Actually, I think children just want to stay in a happy environment. They are kids. They are kids. So to my young couple, you can't afford to start being gloomy from pregnancy days up until when you deliver. So from your pregnancy days, try as much as you can to generate joy, generate happiness, stay happy at all points. Don't get to a point where you are off and on, you are a mood swing. I know that sometimes because of the hormones changes and all, you're having mood swings as a lady, but please, you can't continue being like that. You can't. Because the pain we experience in childbirth, after that, we get into an happy mood. The pain you feel probably in during labor and everything, 5 hours, if it's more than that or lesser than that, all the pains, immediately you see your child, you are happy. So why allow a temporary thing, excuse me, if a temporary thing gets into you and make you feel angry? Your children are looking up to you. The kids are looking up to you. They want to stay in an happy environment, and that's your responsibility. So your peace of mind, the joy in your environment is your responsibility, not the responsibility of anyone. Not the responsibility of your husband. So your husband, your wife, whoever you are listening to me, it is your responsibility to make sure that the kids enjoy your presence. They get the peace in your presence. They get the joy in your presence. Don't harbor pain. Don't harbor anger. Don't harbor bitterness. As a pregnant woman, as a mother, any of them, even as a wife, a soon-to-be mother, don't harbor any of them. It will not help you. The power of agreement takes away bitterness, takes away pain, takes away anger frustration. Because if you agree over one thing, the Bible says, if you agree as touching anything on the earth, as you agree and touch that thing, there is no way you will not get the change and the transformation you so desire. So to our young couples out there, make sure in all you do, you're not just sitting back and feeling like, I beg, any I be, I'm going to do it like that. No. Come to a point where you can agree in the place of prayer. Come to a point where you will agree and tell yourself that there is no bitterness in my home, there is no anger in my home. I will stay happy so that my kids will stay healthy and confident in all that they do. Let's quickly take another song, yes, to remind you that you can stay in the place of happiness. Oh, great. I would want to say, I permit me to say, thank you so much for all who joined in today for this conversation. Quite short. It's now a 30 minutes broadcast where you just come in and hear conversations around parenting tips, and especially for young couples. Like I keep saying, we'll be having more people, more guests coming in. I call them senior husbands and senior wives. You know me, I'll always talk about how people older than myself has helped me, shaped my decisions, and then made me better than I used to be. So I'll be concluding with this part of the scripture, which is Isaiah 40 verse 11. Isaiah 40 verse 11 says, "He shall feed his flock like a shepherd. He shall gather the lambs in his arms and carry them close to his heart. He shall gently lead those that are with young." He shall gently lead those that are with young. So for my young couples, it's Isaiah 40 verse 1. That's where I read. So you could read it from other versions. One thing I would want to leave with us today is that the power of agreement, which stands as a point that joins every one of us together, is that point where you should know that you are still a babe in the hand of God. Young couples, this is a new project in the hands of God. Don't allow the enemy coming. Stay in the place of agreement, win in the place of agreement, so that your kids can also come up and understand the power of unity. In agreement, they see unity. In agreement, they see that you are a tender child in the hands of a big God, and they would also rest in your hands as a baby, knowing that their mother would care for them. Like the Bible truly says, will a suckling mother abandon a child? Think about it. As a young couple, make sure you keep the power of agreement strong in your home, in prayers, and also in mutual communication. That way, you will understand yourself and you will pass the message of unity, truth, and confidence to your child. Thank you so much for listening to me today. I remain Princess Benakeyefe. Do well and have a great week ahead. God bless you and bye for now.